And we are back. So, last we left off, the crew, that I will no longer call the crews, they will forever now be known as the Whitescale Band, has found themselves after the harrowing experience of visiting Mough's homeland of Brunwood, a village secluded in the kind of tree line near the very hazardous and damn near mythical Shrieking Forest. A place of what once was joy, now painted with not only despair and the lumbering fear of disease and anguish, but now the death of most of the Broadjaw line at the hands of traitors in their midst of the bugbear people, hoping to usurp their liege. And in a way, they might have done so. For time is going to pass, and we will discuss several important things that have happened. First of note, there is no Broadjaw left standing, except Lady Biz was able to be resurrected. She is the only Broadjaw left. The rest of the line, including Uncle Buck, were ripped to pieces in such a way that the clerics at the temple could not bring them back, as if they were probably destroyed in this way on purpose.
Even Uncle Buck? I thought he was alive. I thought Uncle Cock.
Uncle Cock was dead, and his body was never found. Uncle Buck, you never knew what was going to happen with him. Turns out he was discovered later on, and when Captain Marble is resurrected, he informs you that a fight ensued on the docks, and Uncle Buck, the dockmaster, was ripped to pieces, quite literally. And his body scattered in the ocean. They were unable to recover his corpse. So, all of them dead, including Mough. A grand funeral is held where the former leaders of Brunwood, most of the villagers come together, but not as many as you would hope. So it appears many have either fled for greener pastures or have just decided they don't want to have any part with the Broadjaws after what has happened. Most of the Broadjaw troops are scattered to the winds, most of them joining mercenary companies, few of them joining other houses. However, with not only the Broadjaws, but now the Long Arms as well being destroyed, and the Greywoods having suffered a slow wasting away at the hands of what is now revealed to be the former warlord Broadjaw, who it is discovered had manipulated events in the past to keep his people in line, as opposed to showing them his rightful lineage, proving his ability to be warlord. That is always what has been in question. Between the vanishing and his lack of leadership and how he earned the title, everything has come down to this. Biz is the only one left. And with just her, she does have her loyalties to many of the soldiers. They do respect her as not only a leader, but as a possible ruler of Brunwood. But Biz has, with just her, she does not have the clout to hold Brunwood by herself. She can't do it. However, there is an opportunity for the party, as this will determine what happens next.
Oh, God.
She approaches
I love politics.
Rogar, Zune, Trist, and Velree. This is after the funeral for Mough and the rest of them, where most of the bodies are built on top of large pyres, and they're burned to ash, and they are placed in urns and buried at a large family totem within the castle gates. Many of the soldiers buried in similar fashion in their own estates or family homes. She approaches the four of you. She asks for an audience. And she gets down on her hands and knees, puts her head to the floor, and she begins to she doesn't necessarily sob, but she begins to beg that the coffers have long run dry due to mismanagement. There's nothing left for the Broadjaws to fund this town. It will fall to someone else without the necessary capital to keep it going. She knows from the stories told and the gold that Mough produced that you guys have a sizable amount of cash on you. She doesn't beg for all of it. She begs for Mough's share.
It's fair, to be honest. I mean, even if she just runs away
push
with
it all over, like in the movies. Just push the wad of cash over to her.
How much are you going to give her, if any?
How much do we have right now? Like, of course, we'll be discussing this away from her.
As far as gold bars, we have 15.
Okay. And that's after I took one away from you to just hold, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's part
We
of
have
my
15. So, it's
three gold bars.
yeah. That's technically his share of what's left, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So,
How do you feel about this, Mough? And the afterlife?
Whatever the party deems fair, they won't face any retribution.
Just
from
give her 4.
Hole in the Dead.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really sure she was all right in many ways.
Rogar is going to ask her how much. He's going to be very direct. How much money do you need to keep control of this town?
With stipulations on it, though.
in the background.
If I'm going to keep us afloat, I need 5,000 gold.
How much gold per bar?
Here's 15,000.
15.
She is 5,000 worth of gold.
That's what she says.
I need to look up how much I wrote down for gold bars.
Be enough to pay for the funerals, win back the allegiance of others, and unfortunately to bring an outside help.
Look, I'm fine giving away this money as long as, one, get a teleportation circle put in here.
What is that?
Zune will tell you about that.
Don't worry about it. I just need tools.
Okay.
Somewhere in here I wrote down what gold bars were worth.
I have it written down here somewhere too. I just need to find it.
Possibly a wizard's tower.
1200
I would like a wizard's
1200
tower
gold.
somewhere.
And also, for the woods, we need individuals who are gifted.
Excuse me?
I don't even know how to explain this. This isn't even my culture. We found the orchard of blue blossoms in the woods.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Is this something you found in the Shrieking Forest?
Yes. And there's someone trying to prevent the Shrieking Forest from getting out of control within there. She seems like an older druid who is also a bugbear.
Shaman?
Some kind of shaman. It's a very strange situation to explain, but she needs people to help her keep the Shrieking Forest under control. Which
she looks at you, Zune. What did Mough do?
He actually helped, surprisingly. We were all a little shocked, but he did a decent job. He sacrificed his potential afterlife and being damned for all eternity in order to try to get back here to help out. So, but she was going to help him find a cure. She knows how to cure things.
You have a cure.
Yeah, just one.
If you could give that to us, we may be able to study it, to replicate it.
Absolutely. But there is a condition. She does need priestesses and other shamans to come help her. She needs gifted individuals to help her continue her work, to pass on her knowledge. Just her right now, and she's very old.
Okay, all right. Could one of you lead me to this shaman?
We could try. Yeah.
We could try.
Okay.
Before that though, Robert is going to give her 4 gold bars.
Okay.
And then he's going to give her 200 gold of his own money.
Okay.
Which would be 5,000 gold.
She graciously accepts. You have a place to stay anytime. I can't say what the future of Brunwood will be, but this is a great start. Thank you. We are forever in your debt. We'll spread the noble name of all of you. What are you calling yourselves now?
I guess we're calling ourselves the Whitescale Band.
Oh, that is...
Or the Band of the Whitescale, I don't know.
Oh.
Something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting choice.
Is that Rogar?
I mean, that's what he said we were calling ourselves, so that's what I said.
But my cousin had told me you guys were called the Merciful Band. Giant Slayers. It was a very elaborate name. It was like Giant Slayers, Conwich Horror. It was a long series of events for a name. I told him it was not quite it needed to be more concise, but Whitescale Band is good.
Your cousin has a lot of flair for the dramatic, surprisingly. I mean, I was impressed, but...
Yes, he did. He
make
did.
a great bard.
Rogar is going to, as he's handing over the gold, he's going to say, where do you intend to get this help from?
As much as I hate to ask, I have made arrangements with Porterona. The White Shrouds have always wanted to expand, and we are basically in arrangements to become a vassal state of Clan White Shroud.
Out of character, what's the situation with Silver Durai and everything? Are they?
Silver Durai is its own country; it's separate.
Okay, I got you. All right. So they
do a lot. They do a lot of trade with everybody else. So up on the surface.
They wouldn't have a vassal state in this area.
Definitely not.
All right. That's fine.
Well, if the problem is, Rogar, I hate to bore you with politics. I know you have better things to do. Should I not facilitate some kind of show of force? I have a feeling that it has been discovered that more nefarious individuals were looking to take our city, using that fool as a puppet. I believe you've come across them more than once. The Mough.
Mm.
It appears that they wish to make Brunwood their new home.
No.
I will not allow it.
That is good. I guess we're going to show her the druid.
Okay, yeah. That's going to happen. She will meet with Shaman Ono. The arrangement will be met. and discussions will be placed on how that's going to take place. You guys don't need to be involved in any of that. I'm outside of just showing her to her the first time.
We help Mo keep his word. High five. Yay.
Yeah. All right. Outside of that, let's see here. All right. So Biz is the last broad jaw. All right. The populace, blah, blah, blah. Moog's share of the loot. Okay. Is there anything you guys would like to know about Fallout currently?
I guess we're staying a month here, I guess, right? A month?
If you guys would like to level up right now, which I'm assuming you do, you have to spend a month.
Yeah, Rogar is just going to say, just continue. Never mind.
Okay.
My name's to the White Shrouds, please. Yeah.
A month will pass, and within, not even as the month passes, before the month passes, a contingent of troops are brought to Brunwood. As Brunwood is basically you guys are kind of asked to kind of stay here. You're not forced to, obviously, but they want you here because they are lacking in protection right now. And you four are very strong fighters at this point, very well renowned, and have made quite the name for yourself. And they're hoping that you will prevent any acts of banditry or rival households, because it is not unheard of within Drelora, within the Alabaster dynasty, for a rival clan to decide that, well, now's the time for me to take this land for myself. With a burgeoning partnership with Clan White Shroud on the table, they need you guys as guards, essentially, until they get here. Within a week or two, a boat does come with a large contingent of White Shroud troops. You guys actually left Port Dorona on relatively good terms, which was a good thing. And the one leading the troops is none other than Gluzig Brackshout, the large bugbear captain that you guys had rescued from certain death so long ago. He had worked with Mough in the past, and him being a bugbear seemed like a good man for the job. And he comes, and while he doesn't act like the ruler of Brunwood, he acts essentially like the keeper, with Biz acting as ruler currently. As the White Shroud troops are dispersed, there's a little bit of animosity between the people of Brunwood and this new venture that's taking place. But hopefully, if the gods are kind, it will all blow over, and this will be a much peaceful realm than it was before. With that, what would you guys like to do for endeavors?
Where would be that? Looting that hag's body.
Okay, I will say, yes, I will give you guys this, because you guys will be brought several items after the battle. You were brought several items. Let me see here. Where do I have those listed? Boom. Okay. So, from the former Captain Dren Greywood, you are gifted, if you so choose, with the plate armor of his family. It is considered, it is in fact made of adamantine, which prevents critical hits when worn.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, none of you probably want to wear heavy armor.
Not me.
Okay.
Sure.
Rogar, well, go ahead. See what we got. Never mind.
Okay. There is his great axe, the great axe of the Drenwood clan. It is traditionally a armament of not just the clan, but it's an armament of station given to the bodyguard of the ruler of Brunwood. However, with your guys' charitable donation, it may be allowed to pass to you. So should you choose to take it. For all intents and purposes,
what's it do?
All it is a +1 great axe, unless you can invoke the strength of the Drenwood. If you drop to below 20 hit points, any attack you make can be made against anyone within range of your weapon, which is what you saw him do to the three of you towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
What about Lady Tyr? Is she not still around, or are these not her family's belongings?
We'll get to Lady Tyr in a minute.
Okay. Rogar's idea was, unless you guys have plans for weapons and armor, I don't think Velree would want anything of those.
Okay. There is another sword. Graug Longarm's sword. When it is examined, and it looks like it has been tinkered with. It was originally a vicious, hefty, like cleaving weapon, well renowned for the Longarm clan, but something has been done to it. The metal work looks different. And Trist, you would eventually identify it as a hell-forged great sword of wounding. When damage is inflicted with this sword, it prevents anyone from regaining hit points.
Oof.
So that's another thing. In addition to that, Madame Eula, the night hag that you slew, she has on her person a heartstone. Trist. Okay. She also has a soul bag full of, it looks
Souls?
like she has 10 soul coins inside of the soul bag.
Shit. Flush with soul coins right now.
You have to be dead before the soul coin is created, correct?
You have to harvest someone's soul to make it.
Yeah, not necessarily, I don't think.
So it's like, is there anything there?
There is a live soul inside each of these coins. And
Remove
Trist
curse,
has been keeping them for, I don't know what he's going to do with them, but he's got a bunch of them already. So there's a soul bag full of coins.
What a bargain with them.
There is the cursed heads of the three, which are the collection of shrunken heads that she was using as a spellcasting focus. When not used by a night hag, you can use this item to cast Bestow Curse from 30 feet away once a day. It also can be used as a spellcasting focus. She also has a scroll of Fire Shield on her person. And there is an infernal tome that will need to be researched should one want to unlock any secrets from it.
Who took the puzzle box?
You're not sure.
We're not sure, yeah.
You know that that the saint is the one who took it off. He's the one who took it off of you, but you don't see it here.
So she has an infernal tome. Spell scroll.
Mm-hmm. So those are kind of just items you guys end up coming into, should you choose to take any. I'm assuming Trist is taking all of the hag stuff.
Probably.
Yes. All right. With that out of the way, you guys want to scoot on over to Endeavors?
Well, Rogar wants to I don't know. He's gonna
There we go.
give Lady Tyr the axe and armor if she's still in town or
Oh.
not killed herself.
Well, I'm glad you brought this up, Rogar. I was going to do this
Okay.
after Endeavors, but we can do it before because it's
Do it
a
before.
great, you know. You know what? No, I want to end on it.
All right.
We'll say you do it, but I'm going to end on it. Okay.
Okay.
Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. We'll do it now. We're doing it now.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
too
do it now.
excited. I'm too excited.
Do it now.
All right. So, Rogar, you bring the items to Lady Tyr, and this would be like the same day, essentially. And after you bring the items to her, none of you see this. She walks into the tavern that is empty, the inheritance of her family, by herself. In her silence, this is right after the battle had taken place. It is a ghost town outside. People just kind of dealing with their loved ones, making funeral arrangements, all of that kind of stuff. No one sees this but the players. You watch as Lady Tyr, by herself, produces a small orb from her dress, metallic and almost liquid in appearance. She holds it out in front of her, and it raises off of her hand and hovers in the air before her. It quivers and spikes with reverberations as she nods her head as if she's being spoken to. And she replies, "Yes, Mr. Sensu, it is done for the glory of the Dark Pharaoh. The seal has been broken, and the protectors are in chaos." The orb moves once again, and then drifts downward into her open hand. Her face and clothes begin to melt away like candle wax, a gaping abyss-like hole where her face once was. It shifts her body into the form of a dirty hobgoblin with a limp and a pirate-like attire as she leaves, or it leaves, the tavern and is never seen by the rest of you again.
The players, the characters didn't see it, right?
None of the characters saw any of this happen.
Yeah.
As apparently there was something else in your midst this entire time.
Damn.
So let's go ahead and do Endeavors, guys. You know,
Good thing. Mough didn't. You know.
Mough didn't what? What would
Give her
Mough
the
do?
give her the business.
Give her the business? Give it the business? Who knows what would have happened?
Jesus.
Give it.
Jesus.
Oh no.
Jesus.
Oh
That was
no.
a terrifying night.
Let's go start with Endeavors. I'm like this. I'm liking this a lot. So let's start off with let's start off with Rogar. Son of Am.
Fuck. I know what I want to do. I know what I'm gonna do. I want to have a montage with Trist. Our
Okay.
montage is gonna be him and Trist teaching me how to read.
reading Elvish or Goblin or
Just anything.
He's
learned how to read. Yeah.
I think it usually works as if you speak the language, you can read it. But
He just
or
needs
write
to
it,
be
but
capable of reading, period.
yeah, Goblin and Draconic would be the ones because that's the languages I know.
Oh, no.
Exactly.
aggressively pointing at wet words.
I don't get it.
Get it? Yeah, exactly. Now, Rogar, you have a 19 intelligence with a little bit of instruction.
I'm stupid. Why don't you give up on me?
With Trist,
I'll never give up on you.
I will say, especially with the expenditure of an endeavor, you are definitely able to learn to read. Finally, it only took us God knows how long, but it finally happened.
Yeah, damn.
There's a hugging
That's
scene
special.
at the end of it.
Exactly.
Tristan's grading a test, and Rogar gets 10 out of 10.
You do get something else you can do, like a martial kind of thing. Anything you want to do?
I don't know if it's martial, but I
whatever.
want to also I don't know how you want to do this, but Rogar is interested in the art of alchemy.
Of course he is. He's grown to love the art of alchemy. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
he's smarter now. He's
smarter
He
now.
knows plants, and stuff.
Yeah. Sure.
He's interested in it at least now.
Are we talking about
He likes to take trophies.
botany or alchemy?
I would say the art of brewing potions.
I'll give you alchemy for sure. Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to be proficient with an alchemy kit, essentially.
Yeah, I want to be able to
Hey.
try to, brew
I'm into it.
potions.
I'm into it. Go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
Just to check.
Just to check.
Here we go. This inspiration might come in handy.
You might.
Well, that's a 5.
That's not good.
I'm gonna roll it. Again.
Okay, go and roll it again.
18.
18.
That's better. I'll take that.
The DC was a 15. So I will say that you are in fact able to get proficiency with an alchemy kit. So you get proficiency with one.
Yeah.
And with your connections and Brunwood now, you're able to you can just give yourself access to the tools.
Okay.
So alchemist supplies, I believe, is what it's
alchemist
referred to
supplies.
as.
Yeah.
So you'll have proficiency, and then you can actually get some.
Okay.
All right. You technically have one more.
Which one is this?
This is still
which endeavor is this?
This is still so. I was kind of counting the other one as your story endeavor, but if you want to do another story endeavor, you can, or you can do a character based one.
You still got that helm of telepathy.
Xavier's helm. Xavier's helm that Zune wanted to roll around with.
Whatever.
No, the helm of teleportation.
Yes, that one.
I believe we came to the conclusion that we needed something for that, right? Like we didn't.
No, you guys just fucked up.
We did poorly on the roll.
You did poorly on the fixing of it.
Oh God!
I think we blew ourselves up.
Yeah. Do you want to try to mess with it again?
I will only mess with it if Trist helps me. Otherwise, Roger doesn't feel confident in doing it himself.
Okay.
I mean, it's arcane,
It is true. It is.
Rogar is going to try and I'm panicking.
A new feat. I don't know. What else?
You don't know what?
I don't know. What do you want to do? You want to?
Rogar. Rogar is going to. Well, yeah. Rogar is going to try to work on his. You're gonna hate it. Rogar is going to try to work on his charisma a little.
Of course, yes.
He is going to.
This is dumb. I already hate it.
No. He's going to work on his. I don't know. Come back to me.
God damn
I don't know.
Fuck.
I don't know. I'm panicking.
Trist, what do you want to do,
something.
Trist?
We're going to talk to old man Tristan for a while.
Okay. You utilizing your arcane knowledge, you're able to form a connection with old man Trist. You're able to go to his university for an hour or so at a time.
Yeah.
What would you like to do, Trist, while you're there?
Multiple things. First, I've got 2 maps of places I've never been to.
You do.
They have things circled on them.
They do.
I have a star map as well.
Indeed, you do.
I'm going to show them all these things. We're going to go over them.
Oh, yes. Interesting. I came across something similar in my day. It appears to be a map to Kadath. I'm not sure about the circles. Let me do some research. Why don't you go ahead and give me an investigation check, Trist?
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. 14.
14. Not the best. As he's kind of looking at it, this is certainly a map of how to get to Kadath, but as you see, as he kind of like shows you the kind of like strange patterns and whatnot on it, it is not meant to be gleamed by normal eyes. You need to refract your vision to see it truly, something we are not normally capable of. There are many devices that could do this for us, could take the information and present it in such a way that we could see it with our normal senses. This is quite advanced technology, of course, something that hasn't existed for thousands of years, before the schism, in fact. It is amazing that you have found such an item. These maps, however, they are points of interest, obviously, but what is more interesting? Do you allow him to like read the book that Morclus's diary, essentially?
I mean, he can read whatever he wants to read.
He kind of pours over it, and this happens after this is like weeks of studying together. And it appears that perhaps these points, while I cannot narrow them down for you, it appears these are places that this Morculus believes there may be some key to this vessel he was searching for. Something that can breach the far. I'm assuming he's referring to the far realm, place where reality ceases to be, and things best left alone dwell. The key in the gate dwells in the far, Trist. I feel like I do not need to warn you about the hazards of creatures of that big word. God damn it. The hazards of these individuals. Insert big word.
Yeah, funny you mentioned that. The damnedest thing happened a while ago. One of my party members was on death's door, and somehow I tapped into what might have been the far realm, and I was able to not only cure him of any ailment, but also reduced him in age.
Trist.
And it's the damnedest thing because he's a drow.
You did not, Trist.
I don't know what I did. Whatever I did, it was accidental. I haven't been able to do it since.
You performed the ritual.
Perhaps.
Did he see you?
I assume so.
The ritual of reversal.
That sounds correct. Things did get reversed.
Come closer. And he places his hands next to your head, Trist.
Yeah.
You both kind of like zone out. And he's kind of like reliving the moment. And he flinches away in shock.
Huh.
Oh! No! No! He has seen you! You are in danger! He will come!
What was that? What was that supposed to mean?
You must be careful. Things will be drawn to you, Trist. The Shamblers, they are coming.
Yeah, you mentioned that word before. I mean, is there any way to get rid of this, or am I stuck like this? Do I just embrace it?
You have gone farther than I ever dared.
I like to push the boundaries.
I can see much more profound than I was in my day. I will aid you in whatever way I can, young Trist, but... Well... have you been visiting with others?
I visited with a lot.
I see. Be careful. You will soon discover that many of us have ill intentions.
Yeah, there's been one particular one. Do you think anything happened to my friend when I did that? They got any shamblers and stuff following them around?
Oh, they are drawn to the power, not necessarily the target. But should any whiff of Yogg-Sothoth cling to him, then he also would be in grave danger.
All right, I should probably let him know about that. And I really wish I could bring him here. I wish I could bring all my friends here to meet you.
There are
Is there any way?
ways you can travel between realms, just as you've seen. With enough time and research, so you could develop some spellcraft. I have interesting dalliances into this exact endeavor you wish to undertake, but it's not something easily learned, and you will need to be much stronger.
But do you have any notes I can start on, or do I need to just start from scratch? And
well, let me check the level of this spell.
yes, I've tried to tell them about you. They don't believe you exist. For some reason, you never seem to appear.
Let's see here. You will need to be capable of casting a much higher magic. The equivalent of 7th level spells in game terms.
Well, we'll get there soon.
Yes. Once you are capable, we'll go over the details.
All right, well, thank you much.
Of course.
I poof back.
Okay.
So he didn't know much about the maps of the north and the south.
Not with his
Not with that
investigation
roll.
check. No, he did not. He did tell you that apparently that he did at least tell you that this isn't just a point of interest. This is like a place that Morculus believed a vessel resided.
Yes. Well. One day I'll find Zune and let him know. Be on watch.
Do you have another endeavor you'd like to take place in?
I should probably start making a copy of my spell book.
That would be a sound idea.
And it's going to take time to do that, so now might be a good time to at least start that.
You will have to calculate the gold cost. It is going to be significant.
Yes.
To copy your spells, but it would be a good thing to do.
Yes. So I will do that. Will be another one of my endeavors. To at least get that process started.
All right.
Do I have one more?
You technically have one more.
What other cool things do I have? Did I permanently lose that sanity? That doesn't come back.
That is permanent loss, my man.
It's worth it to help out a friend in need.
It was worth it to help out a friend in need. You hear that, Zune? After he ripped your heart out and gave it to a devil. He's trying to make up for it.
Technically don't know that, which is for the best. This is
anything to help out a friend in need, you know?
I mean, I'd be shocked.
He's a sociopath.
I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna try to learn a feat.
Okay. Which feat would you like to attempt?
We're gonna try to do Resilient Con.
Okay. Well, give me a Constitution check.
Constitution check. 16.
Okay, that is one success. All right,
Write
you will
that down.
need 3 to get the feat, but that's one. You're one step closer. All right, that's going to be it for Trist then. Zune.
Okay.
What would you like to
Well, I'm having some issues. I'm trying to add my 6th level spell, but it's saying I have too many spells, but I'm not sure how I have too many spells. It's like giving
Okay.
me error code. So I was going to take True Seeing. So
Which
just
spell were you going to take?
True Seeing.
Oh, True Sight. Yeah. Mhm.
So we'll see if I can figure out what's going on with my character sheet.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I want to put in that teleportation portal. Important.
Okay.
Yes.
No.
That will take. I believe there's a little bit of a gold cost to that.
I believe so.
Yeah. So you can subtract that.
My bar.
Where are you going to put the circle at?
That's the thing. I don't want anyone to be able to mess with it. So I don't know. I think I'll consult with Trist on probably Trist and Rogar, since they both seem to be a little bit smarter than me, on possible best locations for this. Like, guys, I mean, we could put it outside the walls. I'm really worried about someone coming in and messing with it and making things harder for us if we do need this.
Tristan would suggest the temple.
That was my first thought, but like inside the temple or
Yes.
outside? Okay. Then I'll have to get that cleared out with the temple people and see if
Okay.
we're cool with that.
Give me persuasion tests soon.
Unless we invest in a building, it'd be probably the temple.
Yeah, unless we invest in a building to build here.
Student wants to open up another sauna thing.
You can go and give me a persuasion check.
See. Oh shit. All right, 32.
It's a 32. Zune, you easily. I mean, you're a smooth talker, one might say.
They pay for it. I mean,
Yeah.
They
Go
pay
up.
for it.
You go up to the Temple of Boel, and you essentially you go and you talk to the priestess. Let me see, Attendant Degru, the younger kind of female goblin, who is the current reigning attendant of the cleansing spring, the temple here. And Niarla also aids as well. She's kind of talking to Degru about it, and
those pots I broke.
you are allowed to place. Not only are you allowed to place a circle, but you're allowed to place a circle inside the temple grounds.
The priestess.
And the priestess has assured you that it will never be disturbed.
She's a doll. Okay. And what is the financial cost of that again? Let me go
Don't
look.
have to worry about it.
Okay. Oh, sweet.
oh yeah.
With a
All right.
32, you don't got to worry about it. It's good.
I kind of want to talk to someone about what's on my neck, but I think I need to talk to the priestess back in the place we've been avoiding going to with the frog demons.
Oh yeah. Funny enough, while you're there consulting the circle, since you were bringing this up as an endeavor, Degru will look at your neck and, oh, I can handle that.
Oh, bless you. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And she will use some of her abilities with the cleansing waters of Boel, and she's able to remove the curse from your body.
Fantastic. No one else has to know about this. And for my final endeavor, I would like to finally try to communicate with my cat.
Okay.
And, I've been scared of losing him and having him die. I know he can probably come back, but still.
You
Sorry about
strung the lover's lute.
In a private place. I don't want a bunch of prying eyes.
Yeah.
That's my cat.
A small cat ventures forth from the lute itself, apparates out of thin air. It is ethereal, ghost-like, in fact. and it kind of like shakes itself out and looks up towards you, and it meows at first. Meow.
I want to pet him so badly, but I don't want to insult
Do you reach
him.
out?
I will gently reach out. I'm not going to force the
You
relationship.
reach out and you touch him, and your hand doesn't go through him.
Oh, I will be petting.
You pet him, but you watch as he kind of like he purrs,
Oh,
and
yeah.
and he kind of like stretches,
Fantastic.
and as he stretches, like one of his paws passes through an object, as if he is in fact ethereal. But for some reason, you can touch him soon.
Hey, little guy. Oh, I just said I wasn't going to baby talk him.
It's too late. It's happening.
He's so cute.
He kind of just snuggles up.
Oh God, yes, this is good stuff.
Mhm.
Okay, I may not have anything nice. What's your name? I know what I'm gonna name you.
He just looks up, waiting.
Well, I wanted to name him Tindalos, but I know that might be a thing that's coming up later, and I don't want to screw that up. It might get too confusing.
Just kind of shakes its head.
Tindalos stays. You're Tindalos.
Oh, looks around. Kind of takes a little walkabout, looking at things.
So I have so many questions, but you may not even speak.
It looks back and kind of sits down, 2 paws in front of it, looking at you.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Kind of brow furrows.
Do I look insane to you? Do you think you're with an insane owner now? Am I even your owner? Do you own me? I don't even know how this works. You know what? It's okay. I've just made things awkward, and I don't want to ruin the vibe that we had a few minutes ago, so it's cool. Don't even worry about it. Let's just get some pets in.
It yawns, kind of like this. You're so talkative.
Oh my
It's
God.
more than my last master.
Shit, it talks.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but yes, I am probably more talkative than most people you will encounter.
Well, it's kind of like Binks from Hocus Pocus.
Oh.
It talks, yeah, like its mouth, like makes the movements and everything.
No one's gonna believe me.
Well, I guess you're the new owner of the loot.
Yes,
Treated well.
absolutely.
If you want to give me a scratch, I'd be okay with that.
I will give scratches. I will give all the scratches.
Mm.
This is great.
Yes, there.
You're making
Wait.
it.
Leg kicks a little bit.
Just don't make it weird. This is great.
Okay, there we go. We have an ethereal cat now.
Yay. I think that's my third.
It is indeed. Mough. Oh, damn. Sorry, I forgot for a moment.
Bastard.
Oh, that was harsh. I don't know.
Forget.
Okay. Well,
You
in that
relished
case,
that moment.
I may have relished it.
Can
Like how many giants you killed, Mough? How many horrors? 7-year-old,
Zune has removed curse, right?
Zunda. Well, do you still have remove curse soon? I can't hear you.
I do now.
You're muted. Yes.
I removed it because I don't think I got enough use out of it. I don't see it on my list because I was looking for it just now, but I don't see it.
Don't worry. Trist has it now.
That's great. That works for me.
Well, I'm going to remove curse on the 16 soul coins I think we have.
You're going to do it?
Yeah, I'm going to do it. It says it's a good deed, so...
Oh,
I'm
look at
feeling-
you.
Trist
I feel like Trist, you're fishing here. You're fishing for good deeds. It's interesting.
I've been holding on to these for a long time, and
now
no hag wants to barter with them.
I will say, Trist, and this leads me into what I was going to kind of set up. This leads me into something very interesting. First off, Trist, we're gonna flush right into what's gonna happen to you towards the end of this rest. Tristan Farrell, as you take out the bag of soul coins and you're thinking, you're contemplating, you're sitting there and you're just like,
I make sure Zune's with me too. Spellcasters.
Zune's with you. Okay,
Yeah,
he
Zune's
takes
gonna be
with
with
you,
me.
and you're looking at it, and you're like, I think I found a way to set these souls free. As that happens, Trist, you feel a pull somewhere else.
Damn.
And you are shunted to a different realm.
What?
As you reappear, there is a grin of a red-skinned Trist, horns upon his head. He smiles, looking at you. Oh, got you just in time. You weren't fiddling around with some kind of let's just call it a good decision, were you? Surely, I've seen what you can do. You're great. We could do great things together. I could let you in on secrets. We could be partners.
Oh. What kind of secrets?
Well, let's just say there is something coming. The old man doesn't want to talk about it. I know you've been speaking with him. He won't tell you the truth. I'll lead you down the true path. True power is all that will save us. Save everything. Come with me. Finish what I've started with me, and I will grant you what I know.
Tristan puts his hands in his pockets of his coat. Well, who's up next?
You're gonna love it. Right now, we're doing a good thing. A very good thing. She's killed scores of men already. Bled them dry. Like shriveled raisins. Hell, they even hired me to do this one.
You sure you know what you're doing?
Oh, I know. This is what it's gonna take. Do you got the stomach for it?
I mean, I'll at least take a look.
That's what I like to hear. As he grins all too wide with sharpened teeth.
Tristan plays both sides, so he always wins.
All right, Trist. That is kind of where we're gonna leave you for now. Velree is no longer here, so I've got stuff for Velree. Well, I guess we'll do it when she returns. Instead, let's go to Rogar. Rogar, this is at some point, probably towards the end of your month kind of rest here.
Yeah.
You're sitting. Where would Rogar go to just kind of like relax?
Probably either the temple, the hot spring.
Mm-hmm.
Probably that, or out hunting somewhere.
Okay. So you're kind of sitting at the temple. You hear Zune in the background, like making the circle, back there, knocking shit over, like he tends to do every once in a while here.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just kind of like feet, kind of like paddling in the warm water. It's I don't know. You should hate it, but you kind of like it at the same time.
I love it. It's so relaxing.
You're like, oh, so relaxed. You just have just your loincloth on. You're not, you're just letting yourself go.
Does he have like a little duck that floats in the water?
Of course, there's a little duck floating in the water nearby. When Rogar, you feel something emanating from your belongings.
Oh.
And you kind of look over and you see it's almost like they're vibrating.
I got a call. What's that?
Got a call. You're like, oh shit. Gotta swing over and you grab the stone that is vibrating in there. The sending stone.
Yeah.
And you hear a voice on the other side of Houndmaster Enna. Rogar, I'm glad I got a hold of you. There are whispers in the air of a disturbance, a great catastrophe that was avoided within Zenmouth. I see you speak true. And that another equal disturbance has been felt from Brunwood and the Shrieking Forest, and yet it was snuffed out. Was this your work as well?
Yes, we were at both locations and fought creatures from beyond this world.
What did you see in the forest? Be as detailed as you can.
We saw many things that were shocking. Creatures of the undead. We saw some sort of tall man, he had some sort of power that was able to raise the dead. We saw a great structure or vessel, perhaps, in the center of the forest. From it grew a perverse red flower, red plant. There were these orb-like creatures with tentacles, huge eyes. They were tending these, they called them gardens, that were harvesting some sort of mote of life and death. They would take these motes.
You went inside. You faced the tyrant.
We did. We slew him twice.
Did you take anything, Rogar? This is important.
We did. We met some creatures in there that were acclaimed from another world, but they did not seem quite as hostile as the large tyrant. He called himself Morculus.
These creatures you allied yourself with, did they have 4 tentacles on their face?
No. They were green-skinned, almost scales.
Tall.
Snub nose. Yes, tall,
Thin.
live.
Yes.
Yes.
They're
Great
not-
warriors. At least they claimed to be great warriors. They all fell.
That is for the best, Rogar.
We did kill one after she decided to take some of the items we retrieved from Morculus. Was there.
What did you take, Rogar?
There were the green-skinned one, was trying to find what she called a star map. I believe we were in possession of that. A journal of sorts. They are metal tomes. I do not know what they do.
A map of what?
The stars. I assume. And then 2 other maps that were unfamiliar places. I do not know where they lead. I will say this. We met one of your ilk there. Or at least used to be. She appeared to be dead for probably, I don't know, 100 years. A long time has passed since she was in the land of the living.
Where did you leave her?
We took her with us. It might be seen as disrespectful, but no disrespect was intended. We decided to bring her with us and give her a proper burial outside of that place.
No. I must have her.
Where would you like me to leave her?
We need to meet, Rogar.
Very well.
This leads me into the other reason for me calling. If what you said is true, I am assuming you are in Brunwood at this very moment. The hounds are coming. It would be best if you were not there when they arrived.
That would be wise. Would you want me to leave the body here, or continue to take it with me?
No, they will keep it from me. And let me know where you go next. I will meet you there.
I will do so.
And she disconnects. With probably some questions you might have. However, there is one last party member for us to address. Zune. On your last night here, in the dead of night, I'm assuming Zune is probably either laying in the castle or on the ship next to a naked ass up marble.
Well, I mean a lot of effort with that.
I'm not gonna talk for you. You tell me what you're doing, but I'm just assuming that's what happens most nights.
If he's still there, then yeah, probably with marble.
Maybe throw in a couple, young hobgoblin boys every once in a while. Who knows?
No. I need them seasoned.
Seasoned. Got it. All right.
Some lemon pepper.
Yeah, a little pepper. Season them in there. However, one of these nights, Zune, you are completely asleep.
Nice.
When we witness a spider crawling across the bed sheets. Small, tiny spider.
Son of a bitch.
Crawls across the sheets. Crawls up Zune's arm. And crawls into Zune's ear.
What the
and
fuck?
disappears. In Zune's dream that he was having, a dream of debauchery and who knows what Zune truly dreams of, it suddenly takes on a much different connotation as a lithe, tall, regal woman appears.
Son of a bitch. Gross.
Stands before you with her arms crossed, a look of disappointment perpetually across her face. A woman you know to be Mother.
Son, I am disappointed.
I see this is how you spend your time away from us. Know that we need you home. The family needs your support, finally. Great things are on the verge of happening, and you can be part of it, finally. Do yourself a service, clean yourself up, and rejoin us. Soon, very soon, we will change the dynamic of not just Silver the Rye, but of all Emberfell. And with the end of that dream, that is where we are going to end tonight's episode of Whispers from the Stars.
We're going to see the elves, Frodo.
I have one for Velree. We're gonna fucking see it. I had one for Mough. He's dead. So
what was Mough's?
I'm not telling you. It's too late.
We'll never know.
He's gone. You'll never know he's dead. Dead. He's gone. It doesn't matter anymore. So, all right. It involved, the possible shape-changing creature that I just had to reveal early because.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that, let's do favorite moments of the night. Let's start with the one and only son of Ham, Rogar.
I guess it was Rogar learning to read. It's a long time coming. special moment, you know.
It was so special. It was beautiful. It was a
I
beautiful moment.
I loved
which
it.
was shared.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah, now I can read, you know.
You can read.
Yeah,
You can do it.
You can read
Exactly.
spell scrolls now.
Yeah, you can read spell
I can
scroll.
write my own name.
What's your name? I know.
Rogar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. I can't wait to dispel that ring and have you. No!
There's times where Tristan
Algernon,
contemplates
man.
doing
You're
that
gonna
too.
turn him into Algernon. Algernon, son of
You
all.
know, when Rogar starts acting up in class, Tristan's just like, Rogar, with the snap of my finger, I can make you dumb.
Don't make me do it.
Don't make me
Don't
do
make
it.
me do it.
Don't make me do it.
Terrible.
You wouldn't dare. Yeah.
It comes
I
back.
hate you.
It comes back. There'd be a moment where you're like, oh, and then it would come back.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit, I'm back. Yeah.
Oh god.
It's amazing. How about old Tristan Farrell? Favorite moments of the night, Tris?
My favorite is the foreshadowing that happened when Tyr's sister comes back and later on in the campaign and stabs Rogar in the kidneys.
You know what you did? Oh!
It's like, who are you? I'm Tyr's sister.
Oh shit!
This is for my fiance.
Who was her brother? Damn it!
Oh, whatever
His
he
brother.
was.
You don't
I
even
don't know.
remember. God damn it!
I don't even know.
I didn't know
fucking
Uncle
know.
Buck was a person.
Oh god damn it!
She must have had a psychotic break because everyone in town saw him be an asshole, you know?
She wasn't there to see that. She was just
Oh.
there to see the body.
I'm sure everyone gave her a nasty look when she was on her way out. You know?
Oh damn!
Everyone spits.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Amazing. How about Zoom? Favorite moment of the night?
Probably just all of the different story progressions. I like seeing everything kind of just unfold. Like I like that Tris. I don't know. I appreciate that he's always balancing the two sides. Like never is a total double agent.
Balancing.
I appreciate Rogar learning how to read because I keep forgetting that he doesn't know how to read. Well, now he does.
He's got it now. He can do it now. No problem. He can read anything.
The rest of us, all of us know how to read. It's just poor Rogar.
Poor Rogar.
So,
Poor Rogar. I know.
and I'm curious as to what's going to happen in Silva Durai. But you know what? With all that we've experienced, I think she's looking too small scale. We need to, expand to a grander approach. There's a big.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure.
Jesus.
I'm sure you can explain to your mother about it's going to be you. Yeah. You got this. You got this in the bag.
I got this. No, she respects me. This will be great.
She definitely
Hopefully doesn't get
respects
destroyed.
you.
I can feel it.
Yeah, you can feel the respect. You felt it in that horrible dream she delivered to you. So, yes, indeed. Yep. Who knows where that spider went afterwards? It's probably still in there. I don't know.
This is fine.
How about you didn't get to do a whole lot, Mough. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But you got a favorite moment, Mough, out of everything?
You
that
have a
took
favorite
place?
moment, couple. The eternity in which Mough has to probably, eventually, as a god slayer that he was,
Godslayer, yes.
could take down Typhus and reign.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, he's a god.
Oh, we're getting big for our britches here. Okay, all right.
Mough the god slayer.
All right. All right.
And but more,
Have you ever been keel
Bogar.
hauled?
Huh?
You ever been keel hauled, Mough?
Well, if that's
will
the
be.
way to the top,
You will be.
About to
Oh
be.
yeah, no, I know what a
About
keel
to
haul is,
be.
and I don't want to do that. But my favorite moment is to Rogar for basically stepping on
That's
the
fucked
corpse of my betrayer, the traitor, my betrayer, the terminator.
The Terminator. Mm.
He deserved whatever it is he got, and his sister deserves to suffer for it.
Mm.
You betray Broadjaw.
Damn, bro.
Betray the Broadjaw.
Holy shit! What? She
Well,
didn't do anything to you.
Yeah, well, you
You know,
I'm just saying, when it comes down,
I'm saying fuck them is what I'm saying.
Oh, you gotta, you betray the sovereign realm.
Sovereign realm betrayers.
Now the town burns.
It's not burning anymore. It's fine.
Kind of what we do, though.
Now you're just owned by another clan. It's fine.
We kill gods and burn shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll see how this goes. This has definitely shifted the power dynamic in the dynasty. Significantly.
Just what Mough wanted to do anyway.
So we'll see how this goes. A lot of interesting things took place. I knew there was a possibility that the Brunwood, the Broadjaws would come to an end, and you have a single remaining family member. It's not looking good. Okay, it's not looking good.
She had to be resurrected.
That's it. Yeah, exactly. She was the only one that could be brought back. Everyone else was chopped into pieces and scattered to the four winds. So yeah, and unfortunately, Mough was cursed to the point that he wasn't coming back anymore. That was it. So, damn.
Mough Raja, captain of the Red Grail.
You can think that all you want, Mough. If you can dream it, you can do it, Mough. I'm not going to say there's not a chance. Sure, you could do it. Why not? Eventually.
Yeah.
Several millions or billions years from now, maybe you can do it, Mough.
Look, upward mobility in the afterlife, okay?
Yeah, you got it. You got this, Mough. You got it. I've got faith in you. All right. But unfortunately, that's going to be it for Whispers of the Stars. Oh, I didn't do my favorite moments of the night. I was excited to reveal the double agent that was Lady Tyr the entire time. I thought that you guys at some point would find out, but it just worked out. It never happened. I was like, oh, this is fucking great. It was so good. Mough almost found out at the festival, like really early on when he was kind of dancing with her. It was close. It was real close. So yeah. Regardless though, awesome game, guys. Hopefully all you guys out there enjoyed it. We will be having a new party member join us next session. I'm assuming we're going to see the elves. How we get there, I don't know. I guess we'll find out together. But to Silver Durai we go. The city of twilight and dawn, beneath the mountains. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, guys. So thank you everybody out there for watching. Do make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you have not. Of course, check out Velree on the TikTok, and of course you can check out Mr. Dan Decker on pretty much everything else. I've got it all in the description below. Check those out, and thank you guys all for watching, and we are looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a good day.